Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you Week 7 of BRL, Igglybuff, your Chicago Beartics taking on Griffin and the Ryme City Rhydons. Sorry, I totally spaced out for a second who I was playing. It's not like I'm recording 3 team builders back to back to back or anything. Yeah, no, it's Griffin and the Ryme City Rhydons. Team are rocking out with Corviknight, Haxorus, Serp, Megamane, Araquanid, Salazzle, Obstagoon, Passimian, Gligar, Stonjourner, and Wigglytuff. My opponent has Excadrill, Mega Gallade, Hydreigon, Gliscor, Hippowdon, Ditto, Cincino, Gramble, Malamar, Shiinotic, and Clefairy. So triple Fairy, triple Ground, obviously a Sand Core with Gliscor and Hippowdon, or not Gliscor, with Hippowdon and Excadrill. Which can be very deadly. Mega Gallade is very good. Hydreigon, another Mon that's just kind of, hello, my name is Hydreigon situation. But as far as the 6, I think the Griffin's bringing versus me. Excadrill, I mean, he's got Sand. He might as well bring Sand. It does decent versus my team. Salazzle, Araquanid, Mane, all very weak to it. Wigglytuff doesn't take Iron Head. Stonjourner, even though it's massively defensive, isn't going to want to take +2 hits. So Sandrill makes a lot of sense, which means Hippo's going to come to set Sand. Mega Gallade puts on a field day versus me. I don't actually have a switch in to Mega Gallade. Like Ice Punch, Close Combat, Swords Dance, and Zen Headbutt or Thunder Punch, one or the other. I don't have a switch into that, so Mega Gallade definitely makes a lot of sense. Hydreigon, even though he's only brought it twice, does make a lot of sense. Again, where is my switch into Hydreigon? The answer is Gligar and Wiggles. That's it, and Wiggles doesn't want to take a Flash Cannon. So, Hydreigon, very threatening versus me. I think Shiinotic's going to be the fairy that ends up coming. The reason for that is because it's just really, it's a good way to check Serp. If it spores something, it's very annoying. It gets Strength Sap to hit Haxorus and shut it down, shut Goon down. It's really annoying. I mean, Wishclef could come, Defensive Gramble could come, but I really think Shiinotic's the fairy that ends up coming. And then Ditto. I think he just brings Ditto, probably Scarf Ditto, tries to clone either a setup Haxorus, or if Serp gets out of control, he'll try to clone Serp and use Serp back against me. If I set up with Corviknight, could potentially turn that around on me, so Ditto makes a lot of sense. Malamar could come. It doesn't have a super great matchup, so I'm not sure if Malamar will want to come. Cincino, he's been favoring from the looks of it, could come. I don't know if it will. Again, the fairies are kind of interchangeable, so as far as the 6 I'm bringing, I'll go ahead and just unveil those now, and then we will talk about it. Okay, so first up we have Corviknight with leftovers Mirror Armor. Mirror Armor is in case Strength Sapping from the Shiinotic occurs, or, it's really just to stop the Shiinotic from being able to lower my stats. Iron Head, Bulk Up, Body Press, and Brave Bird. I do not have Roost. Defensive, Impish Nature, Max HP. 120 in the Spadef, so I can take a hit from the, this is defense, wait, I gotta check my calcs here, something's not right. Nope, never mind, I'm supposed to be, Impish Nature, because then I 2-shot the Hydreigon with Body Press without the Bulk Up, and at +2 I OHKO it, so that's why I am Impish Nature. I don't need this Spadef. But anyways, Iron Head, Bulk Up, Body Press, Brave Bird. As long as I get the Bulk Up, I just start doing a lot of damage. to his team, which is why I don't really need attack investment. I can be more of a defensive thing. This is my direct check to Excadrill. Excadrill can't really do much. I can bulk up in front of it and then body press it, but body press will take that out. Gallade dies to Brave Bird at +1. Hydreigon at +2 is O-code by CC or body press. Gliscor just sits in. There's nothing I can do, but I can set up on Gliscor and get up to +6. So Gliscor would be a quick way for me to get up to +6 as long as I can stay healthy. I need to be about 75% to take a Fire Blast from Life Orb Hydreigon. So that way I can kill back. Hippowdon, as long as it's not Whirlwind, which it should be, Whirlwind, I can set up on that. Ditto can clone, but I've got ways around dealing with that. Cinccino should die to a body press. Gramble dies to Iron Head, and Mirror Armor bounces Gramble's Intimidate back. Malamar does not appreciate the body press, or the Iron... No, doesn't appreciate body press. Shiinotic, I Brave Bird / Iron Head, and Clefairy, I Iron Head. Yes, I'm aware Clefairy gets Fire-type moves. I will be cautious with that, but that's Corviknight. Up next, we have Banded, Mold Breaker, Haxorus, First Impression, Poison Jab, Earthquake, and Outrage. Speed Crept to the Gliscor. Just so I'm guaranteed faster, it does get Ice Fang, Max Attack, and then a little bit of HP. Mold Breaker stops Levitate, so I'm free to Earthquake the Hydreigon. I'm free to Earthquake Gliscor. First Impression, if Malamar starts getting out of control, I can First Impression it. Sack something First Impression to kill it. Excadrill doesn't want to take a Banded Earthquake. Gallade doesn't appreciate Banded hits. Hydreigon can't take a Banded Outrage. Banded Earthquake will do a lot. First Impression does a lot. Gliscor doesn't appreciate the hits unless it's defensive. Hippowdon kind of takes hits, but is still really, really chipped. I believe I two-shot defensive Hippowdon with Outrage. Ditto cannot switch in and clone me if I'm in Outrage mode. Cinccino doesn't like Outrage. Gramble does not appreciate Choice Banded Poison Jab. First Impression Malamar. Shiinotic gets obliterated by Poison Jab, and Clefairy doesn't appreciate Poison Jab. Once Clefairy goes down, I'm pretty free to just click Outrage. There's not a lot stopping Haxorus from outraging. Did bring Scarf Salazzle with Fire Blast, Sludge Wave, Dark Pulse, or Dragon Pulse, and Hidden Power Ice. This is more of a soft check to Hydreigon than anything else. It's good to have the Hidden Power Ice on the Hippowdon, baiting it in. Speed creep wise, the Cinccino is where we're creeped to, max special attack. Excadrill dies to a Fire Blast. Gallade does not appreciate hits, but I don't really want to stay in on Gallade with it. Hydreigon's two-shot by Dragon Pulse. Gliscor gets Hidden Power Iced. Hippowdon gets Hidden Power Iced. Ditto tries to clone me. It can't really touch me back. Cinccino will not appreciate Fire Blast / Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave's going to do a lot to Gramble. Malamar is going to take a lot from Fire Blast. Shiinotic dies to Sludge Wave. Clefairy's going to take a lot from Sludge Wave. So Salazzle just has this wonderful matchup with 3 Fairy types and a Steel type that doesn't appreciate hits off of it. So if I can get Salazzle to click the right move every time it's in, it should rack up a lot of damage. I have a Chardyberry Araquanid, which is the rock berry, so as long as it's not Swords Danced on the Excadrill, I can take a Stone Edge and then kill back with Liquidation. Max HP, defensive, Impish Nature again. Sticky Web, Liquidation, Lunge, and Entrainment. Entrainment is more to catch the who am I trying to entrain? Why am I running entrainment? Oh, if I could catch Drill with entrainment and take away its Sand Rush. But Liquidation hits Excadrill. Lunge takes the attack down on Glade. Hydreigon doesn't appreciate the Lunge. Gliscor doesn't like the Liquidation. Hippowdon doesn't like Liquidation. Ditto doesn't like. Hits back. Cincino, I liquidate. Gramble, I don't really do a lot to. Malamar, I lunge and kill. Shiinotic takes a fair chunk from Lunge, and Clefairy takes a fair chunk from Lunge. Why am I in Entrainment, though? Was it just for the Drill switching in on me? It might have just been for the Drill switching in on me, to be perfectly honest. I might have been in Entrainment to take away the Sand Rush. Or Sand Force, potentially, depending on which one it was. Gliscor. If Gliscor comes in, that's what it was. I entrain Gliscor if it's the Poison Eel one, so then it starts racking up toxic damage instead of healing. That's exactly why I am entrainment, was for Gliscor trying to sit in on me. So, and Sticky Webs are just nice because at least if it's Sand Rush Excadrill, it just puts it on a Scarf instead of a 2x speed, which Scarfed Salazzle outspeeds and beats it. So, and Serp is, I don't remember if Serp's Scarf this week or not. Probably not, if I remember correctly. But anyways, slowing the Drill down is really nice as well. The Drill's kind of in an awkward position where it needs coverage, and so it's hard for it to run Rapid Spin. It might be Heavy Duty Boots, but that would weaken its hit power if it's Heavy Duty Boots. So still, Sticky Webs is decent for speed situations. If I can slow things below Haxorus too. Gligar is Eviolite Sand Veil. So the rules of BLR is you cannot run Sand Veil, and you cannot run Ice Snow Cloak if you can set the weather. So if I had a Sand Stream setter, I can't run Sand Veil Gligar. Well, my opponent has Sand, not me, so I am Sand Veil. I'm going to play it like I'm Immunity, because then he won't try to Toxic me with his Gliscor if Gliscor comes. Knockoff, ideally, is just to take away items. Scarf and whatever else is sitting on Mons. Poison Jab for the Fairies trying to switch in, and then Earthquake is just very spammable outside Hydreigon. Roost for recovery. I am defensive Impish Nature again. Outside of Hydreigon, there's not really a threatening special attacker, so I don't necessarily need a special wall. As long as Hydreigon doesn't nasty plot, I'm okay. And even if it does, I do have a couple of Mons that can keep it out of getting out of hand. Haxorus with First Impression and Scarf Salazzle. So yeah, there's Gligar. I hope that Sand Veil works, because it 1.25 evasiveness, no hitting moves on me, and I'll keep smacking back. And then last but not least is Expert Belt. Serp. I'm not Scarf this week, I'm Expert Belt. Speed creep to the Glade. Leaf Storm is very spammable outside of the Shiinotic, which I just hit in Power Fire. At +2, it's going to do a lot if it's defensive Shiinotic, which it should be defensive Shiinotic, with like an Assault Vest or something like that. But Hidden Power Fire will do a lot. Defog to clear hazards if they get set up on my side. And then a +2 Dragon Pulse will obliterate the Hydreigon. So that's where we sit with Serp. Max special attack. So see if we can't pick up the win, make it 3 in a row. If not, so be it. But we'll try. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the match.